Here are 5 facts about the Abomination of Desolation and the rebuilt Jerusalem temple. During the final 7 years before Jesus returns, the Antichrist will make some kind of agreement with Israel and break it right in the middle. At this point, he will set up some kind of idolatrous object called the Abomination of Desolation. Number 2, at this time, the Antichrist is actually going to set himself up in the rebuilt Jerusalem temple, and he's going to declare himself to be God and demand that people worship him. Number 3, the Antichrist does not act alone. He actually has armies that are going to surround Jerusalem. At this point, they're going to put a stop to the reinstated sacrifices, and they're going to help him set up the Abomination of Desolation. Number 4, the outer court of the temple will be completely taken over and trampled by outsiders for 3.5 years. Number 5, this event will start the worst persecution of God's people that this world has ever seen. Throughout the Gospels, the focus is on Jerusalem, but in Revelation 13, we actually see how this is going to impact the whole world. So why do we need to know this? This major event actually happens before Jesus comes to gather up his church. 2 Thessalonians 2:3 says, "Let no one deceive you by any means, for that day will not come unless the falling away comes first, and the man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition." This is also important because there's a lot of misinformation about what the Abomination of Desolation is. Some people believe that it has already happened. Some believe that it's happening right now. Many people have linked it with a certain medical immunization within the last few years. And many people are confusing the Abomination of Desolation with taking the mark of the beast, when they are totally different events. Matthew 24:15 shows that this is going to be a singular event that the world is going to see, and the impact is going to be instant in Jerusalem. Jesus specifically says once this event happens, in verse 16, "Let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let no one on the housetop go down to take anything out of the house. Let no one go into the field to get their cloak." And in verse 21, it goes on to say, "For then there will be great distress, unequaled from the beginning of the world until now, and never to be equaled again." This event, called the Abomination of Desolation, is actually the first event of the Great Tribulation. So it is a major prophetic marker.